Hello everybody, my name is the Librarian, welcome to the Ozzimon Library, and today we're going to be designing some more Power Rangers, specifically a Ranger form for Fran from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Now, I do apologise about the lack of uploads. It's been the Easter holidays here in the UK, and I spent those 2 weeks hanging out with my family, but I'm back, so let's dive in. Fran is a really cool, fun, bubbly, energetic character, but she is just that in Power Rangers Jungle Fury, and I've always kind of had the notion in my mind it'd been really cool to see her become a Power Ranger. And also, just for jokes, all of the Rangers I designed for Fran are going to be in the Jungle Master mode, just because I think it's a really fun idea that Fran instantly gets the Jungle Master mode. She's not a fighter at all or anything, and if you think about how the Jungle Master mode works, thrusters, a claw weapon, and stuff like that, it's really just... it makes more sense for that to be the Ranger form for Fran, someone who doesn't know martial arts, right? So in this particular video, we're going to be giving her a green Ranger form. And the reason why we're going with green first is because, of course, the main 5 colours, take away the Spirit Rangers if you don't count them as actual Power Rangers, are of course red, blue, yellow, white, and purple. So we're going with green, and in each video that I do turn Fran into a Ranger, I'll be tackling different colours, and also giving her 2 different Ranger forms with 2 different animal spirits, and I'll try my best not to, cross over ideas there as well. So let's dive in with the very first idea, shall we? So for the first idea I had for Fran as a Green Ranger, well, I thought of a toucan bird. You know, toucan birds are very pretty birds with massive beaks that kind of oversize their head. They're weird and wacky looking, and of course Fran is weird too, so I think it'd match. So when it comes to her Ranger form, I kind of thought of this bright green, really stand out green. Obviously, I don't really want to step on the Spirit Ranger toes, but I feel like later down the line we may have to when it comes to different colours. So, when it comes to the Green Ranger form for Fran using the Toucan Spirit, she's obviously going to be in her Jungle Master mode, so of course we're going to have thrusters on the side. I am going to keep the skirt here, but I may change it up later down the line, remove the skirt for some of the Ranger forms just to middle up a bit. Girls don't have to wear skirts, it's just Ranger tradition, hence why these Ranger suits do have skirts, but I may mix that up later down the line. So, of course, we're basing this off a toucan bird. So the toucan beak's going to go down the middle of the helmet piece, cutting through the visor, and, of course, we're going to have little eyes on the headpiece as well. The shoulder pads I'm going to make pointed ever so slightly, kind of representing claws that a bird would have, and, of course, beaks. I don't want to, over the top kind of design it, but just nicely pointed. I thought it'd be nice and stuff. I am adding little claws onto her fists, though. An additional ability of hers, maybe, because she's unique and she's an extra ranger. Auxiliary rangers do get extra abilities, so maybe she's just got a bit more pack to her punch. And there we have the Toucan Spirit Ranger, or the Jungle Fury Green Ranger, or the Toucan Spirit, for Fran. I really like this design. I think it came out nice. I do quite like the whole beak being in the middle of the helmet, really representing the toucan, because the red, blue, and Yellow Rangers don't really have much going on for them in their Jungle Master modes, kind of separating them from, their animal spirits and each other, if that makes sense. So our second animal spirit that we're going to showcase today, of course, I'm keeping the same shade of green. Again, I may change this up a bit, but I'm going to go with a monkey. And not just any old monkey, specifically the squirrel monkey. These things are effing adorable, but they're small and nimble and agile, and I feel like that's kind of how Fran would play around being a Power Ranger. So for this specific design, I did go wacky and weird. I'm going to try and play around with some ideas when it comes to Ranger forms. If you've seen my Orange Ranger series at all, please go check out that playlist if you haven't already after this video, that'd be great. But I do like kind of going wacky and weird Ranger designs. I'm going to add banana-themed shoulder pads to this Ranger design. Of course, the symbol and the rest of the body pretty much stayed the same here, the major differences being the shoulder pads and the helmets. But again, it's still fun to play around on. I'm keeping the claws on the fists too, because monkeys can be quite savage creatures, so I thought it worked well. Now, the headpiece, or the helmet, should I say, is going to be monkey themed, more gorilla looking, I guess. If you really want to say it looks like a gorilla, then that's perfectly fine. I understand that. It kind of does look like a gorilla. I can see why you would say that. It does kind of remind me of, like, the headpiece, I keep saying headpiece, the helmet to Lost Galaxy, the Gorilla Zord from Wild Force. Completely understand why you'd say it's a gorilla, but I'm trying my best here. I made the visor more of an oval shape because I'm trying to make it kind of look like the monkey's opening his mouth. Monkeys have big mouths, by the way. Don't know if anyone's noticed that. The shoulder pads are yellow, and they are going to look like bananas just to have some fun here, because Fran is a fun, lovable character. But here we go, we have the Squirrel Monkey Spirit Ranger form for Fran, and I absolutely love this design. This design's a lot of fun. I just love the banana-themed shoulder pads. And yeah, there we go. We have both Ranger forms for you. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and kind of like my idea. I know this is a shorter video, kind of just nice ease back into making content on this channel, I guess. There's definitely going to be some more Ranger forms for Fran in the future, and don't worry, my Orange Ranger series is still continuing. But yeah, I really enjoyed this particular video. Now, if you guys want to know more about the ideas that when it comes to these specific Ranger forms, and there are weapons that Fran could use in each Ranger form if she did become one of these two Rangers, and more to the idea behind their animal spirits, then do go check out the 3 Ranger Bro video called Creating a Green Ranger form for Fran, Parentage Jungle Fury, on the 3 Ranger Bro Studios YouTube channel. I designed these Ranger forms specifically for Ty and Cosplay Dude 637, who came up with these ideas. So definitely go check out that video. I'll make sure I link it in the description down below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to that channel, make sure you do. They do fantastic work there, and we've also collabed a couple times. So it's been a lot of fun. Now, that being said, look out for more videos from me. I upload once a week, every week, and most of the time it's on Tuesday. I do appreciate every single one of you who's checked out my videos. Don't forget to follow with passion, don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next one.